Hello students, welcome back to my channel. I am Mohammed Jafar. Before starting our today's learning, I wish you all a very happy, blessed month of Ramadan. I want everybody to keep fast for the whole month and do pray for yourself, your parents, your teachers, all the Muslims and mankind. Okay? May Allah save us from the outburst of this coronavirus. So I wish you all a very happy, blessed month of Ramadan. Now, coming to our learning part. In our earlier classes, we have learned about mean and mode, the two measures of central tendency. Now, the third measure of central tendency, that is median, we are going to learn today. Okay? Just we recapitulate it. Mean is nothing but average. Sum of observations by number of observations we have to do if the numbers are given. And for the group data, we have learned three different methods: direct method, assumed mean method and step deviation method. Whereas mode is nothing but most repeated value if numbers are given. If group data is given, we have learned the formula L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Now today we will see what is median. Median is nothing but middle most observations in a data if the data is arranged in an order, either ascending order or decreasing order. Okay, now we will see what is median. Median is the middlemost observations in a data if it is arranged in order. Remember this thing. Firstly, you need to arrange it in an order, then you need to select the middlemost value. Okay. Now we will see what is that. Example. Median of 5, 9, 6, 2, minus 1 is dash. So these are your 5 observations and you need to calculate median for these 5 numbers. Median of these 5 numbers. Okay. So firstly we need to arrange it in an order. You can even arrange in ascending order or you can arrange in descending order. Doesn't matter. So I will arrange in ascending order. First, if you see all the 5 numbers, one number is negative. So this negative number comes first. So this is the smallest one, minus 1, then 2, then 5, then 6, then 9. These are your 5 observations that you have arranged in an order. Now, if you see the middlemost value among them, there are 5 numbers, right? So the middlemost value is 5. So this is the median of these 5 numbers. Therefore, median is 5. That we will write in this blank. Okay? The median of all these numbers is 5. First of all, you have to arrange in an order and then you need to pick up the middle value. See, here 5 values are there. So 2 goes here, 2 goes there, middle one remains. Sometimes what will happen, you will get 6 values. So we will see how to find out median if the 6 numbers are given. Median of 5, 0, minus 2, minus 7, 1, 9 is dash. Now, ascending order of these numbers. As I said, if there is a combination of positive and negative values comes first. So, when you see here, there are 2 negative values, minus 2 and minus 7. So, among them, the smaller one is minus 7, not minus 2. Because whenever you have 2 numbers and both are having negative sign, the biggest number have the smallest value. Okay, so this minus 7 come first, then after minus 7 minus 2, negative values are done. Now positive values, 1 0 is also there, so that 0 comes, then positive numbers 1 5 9. These are your 6 observations that you have arranged in an order. Now here there are 2 middle values. If you see this minus 7 9 gets covered, then minus 2 5, then these 2 values remain, 0 and 1 remains. So whenever you have these type of things, what you have to do, median is equal to add both the numbers and divide by 2. 0 plus 1 by 2. 0 plus 1 is 1 divided by 2. This is median. Understand? If 5 numbers are given, you will get the middlemost value. If 6 numbers are given, you will get 2 middlemost values. So those 2 middlemost values you need to sum and divide by 2. Okay? So this is the median. How to find out when the numbers are given? Firstly, you need to arrange in an order. Then you need to pick up the middle value. Sometimes you may get 1 middle value, sometimes you may get 2. If you get 1 middle value, that is the median. If you get 2 middle values, add them and divide the answer by 2. So here we have added 0 plus 1, we got 1 divided by 2. You cannot do further cancellation, so we will stop here only. Don't convert it into decimal, just you can stop like this, 1 by 2. If in answer, if it has given to convert into decimal, then you can convert, nothing happens. Now, how to calculate the median of grouped data. As we have seen yesterday's formula, L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2, F1 minus F0 minus F2. Here we will see how to find out the median of this group data. So median formula here is, in mode you are having L plus in the starting. So here also that L plus will be there, and this bracket portion F1 minus F0 was there in mode. So we will see what will be there here, and into H is also there at last as it is. L plus was there, into H was there in mode, and here also it will be there. Only this middle portion changes. You wrote F1 minus F0 etc. over here. Now here N by 2 minus CF by F. So the formula is L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. Okay. So now here also this letter explanation you should know. What does this L stands for? Yesterday we have written where L is equal to, yesterday you wrote lower boundary of the modal class. Here you have to write lower boundary of the, as this formula is of median, lower boundary of the median class. We will see what is median class. Yesterday we have seen modal class, the class with the highest frequency. Here we will see what will be the median class while doing the problem solving. Then after L you have N. N is very easy. Number of observations, which means total observations are how many that you need to count and write. Then you have CF. CF is nothing but cumulative frequency. You will get many cumulative frequency values. So which cumulative frequency we need to take? You will be having different classes, right? So from one class you need to take. Which class? Cumulative frequency of the class. Which class? Which is preceding the median class. So we need to take cumulative frequency of the class which is preceding the median class. Before median class, whichever class is there, from that class you need to take the cumulative frequency value. And then F is very easy. Frequency of the median class. F stands for frequency of the median class, and then H at last stands for size of the median class. You need to learn the formula as well as this term explanation. No need to go for rote memory type learning. Just if you understand, it is very easy. L stands for lower boundary of the median class. F stands for frequency of the median class. H stands for size of the median class. Very easy. N stands for number of observations. Only this CF you need to learn very carefully. Cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class you need to take. Okay. So this is the formula that we will use for finding the median of group data, like for 4-mark questions. So now please note down all these things. Then we will proceed for finding median in exercise 14.3. We will solve exercise 14.3 question number 1. Note down this. Students, yesterday we have done mode and mean in a single question. It has been asked to find out the mode as well as mean in one problem only. So I have created separate tables for them. Now if you see exercise 14.3 now, the following frequency distribution gives the monthly consumption of electricity of 68 consumers of a locality. In a locality, 68 consumers data has been collected regarding how much electricity they are consuming. Find the median, mean and mode of the data and compare them. Here you need to calculate all the 3 measures of central tendency: median, mean as well as mode. Mean and mode already we have seen in yesterday's before classes. Today also we will see that how to find out mean as well as mode. Median is a new measure for us. So I will create separate table for median, and in another table we will find out by using that second table mean as well as mode we will find out. Okay. As I said, you can find out all the 3 measures in a single table also, but a little bit confusion you will be having because in examination you will get only one. So that is the reason for median I will prepare separate table, and mean and mode we will solve in it separate table. Okay. So we will note down this one. Exercise 14.3, first solution. So here 2 columns will be already given in the question always. For calculating median you should have 3 columns. First one, monthly consumption. This monthly consumption will be class interval. Next, number of consumers. This is Fy. And the last one is cumulative frequency we need to prepare over here. Third column. Cumulative frequency. For which measure this table needs to be made? For median. We are calculating median first. Okay. Monthly consumption is 65 to 85 units, 85 to 105 units, 105 to 125 units, 125 to 145 units, 145 to 165 units, 165 to 185 units, 185 to 205 units. And number of consumers corresponding to the class intervals 4, 5, 13, 20, 14, 8, 4. Okay students, so how to calculate cumulative frequency now? As it is value you copy over here. All frequency values exactly you copy it down over here. 4, 5, 13, 20, 14, 8, 4. Actually cumulative frequency are of 2 types. Less than cumulative frequency, more than cumulative frequency. So for median we need less than cumulative frequency. So less than cumulative frequency means we will start from the top. If it is more than, we will do from the bottom. That we will learn while doing ogives. Now this is cumulative frequency. That this cumulative frequency, as we are doing in median, which will be of less than type. So we will start from the top. This 4 you should not disturb anything. This 4 you need to count to the next frequency value. So 5 added by this 4, 9. These are your cumulative frequency values, whatever result you will be getting. Now this 13, in this 13 you need to add the cumulative frequency that you got just prior to it. 9 you got. So 13 plus 9. How much? 22. Now to this 20, what you should add? The value that you got just now, 22. 20 plus 22 will be 42. Then 14 plus 42, 56. 8 plus 56, 64. 4 plus 64, 68. Right? When you add all these values also, you will get 68 only. The answer that you get here, that will also be the total of this, because already it is given in the question that number of consumers are 68. The data has been collected related to 68 consumers of a locality. So this number of observation is also 68. Now we need to find out the different values that are there in the median formula. L plus n by 2 minus Cf whole divided by F into H, to get all this lower boundary of the median class, right? So how we will decide that which class is the median class? You are having almost 7 classes. So among the 7 classes, which class is median class? How to decide? You need to find out the n by 2 value. N by 2. N value is 68 divided by 2. When you cancel them, 2 ones are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8 you got, which is nothing but 34. This 34 you need to check in the cumulative frequency value, where this 34 lies. Does it lie before 4? No. Before 9? No. Before 22? No. After 22, before 42, you will get somewhere here 34, right? So this 34 is in this class. Understand? No need to get confused. This 34, either you should get exact 34 over here, or above 34 value you need to check. So this is below 34. This is above 34. So this class will be your median class. So this L value we will take from this lower boundary. This is median class. So L stands for lower boundary of the median class. And then F will be this, because F says frequency of the median class, and CF says cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. There are these many cumulative frequency values. So which cumulative frequency we need to take? Preceding the median class. Before median class, this class is there. So from this class we will take cumulative frequency. Understand, students? Now again I repeat, class interval and frequency already given in the question. Cumulative frequency, how we will make? We will copy down all these values. This 4 we will add to the next frequency, we get 9. Then this 9 we add to the third frequency, we get 22. It goes on, and at last we get 68, which will be the total of all these number of observation, which is 68. Now how to decide this, all these values, L, CF, F, etc. We will do n by 2, 68 by 2, we got 34. We will check this 34 in cumulative frequency. Either you should get exact 34, or else you should get the value which is more than 34. This is more than 34, just immediate more than 34. So this class will be your median class. So from this median class we will take L, which is lower boundary of the median class, and from this class only we will take F, frequency of the median class, and prior to this class we will take cumulative frequency, because CF is nothing but cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. Understand? So we got all the values. H will be size of the median class, 125 to 145. How much is the difference? I said yesterday how to calculate the difference. Just you need to subtract them. 145 minus 125, when you do, you will get 20. That will be the size of the class interval. So we will substitute the values. L value is 125 plus n by 2, we got 34. 34 minus, already we did here, n by 2, 68 by 2, we got 34. So direct that value we will substitute. CF 22 divided by F is 20 into H. Size of the median class is also 20. Which we will not disturb this 125. We will copy down this as it is. 125 plus 34 minus 22. 12 divided by 20 into 20. In this portion, there is a multiplication sign over here. So we can cancel this 20 and this 20. Numerator 20 and denominator 20. 20 ones are 20, 20 ones are 20 gets cancelled. What remains? 125 plus 12, which is nothing but 137. 137 is the median of this given data. Now we have to find out mode as well as median, mean, and then we need to compare all the three measures of central tendencies. Okay students, any doubts? Copy down. Here I will do one thing, I will write down this 34, how we got this L value etc. and H value and this FCF, you will have a confusion. So I will write this 34, where does this lie? Lies in the class 125 to 145. As I said, this 34 we will check over here. This is the value which is more than 34. Exact 34 we are not having. More than 34 is this one. So this 34 is lying under this class 125 to 145. So that is the reason this we got all these different values, L value, F value, H value, CF value depending upon all these data. So now you can note down all these things. Now students, we are going to find out mode as well as mean. As you all know that mode does not require any extra columns. Only two columns which are there in the question, that is enough. So using one table only we will try to find out mode as well as mean. For mode these two columns are enough, but for mean we need three extra columns. That is as I said, we need to use step deviation method. That will be easier for us. So for that purpose only I make more three columns over here. So after these two columns, third column for calculating mean will be mid value, that is nothing but xi. After mid values, we need to write ui. Ui is equal to, remember the formula, xi minus a upon h. Just we write the formula, but logically we will write the values under ui. Last one will be fi ui. Okay students? Mid values. How we will calculate mid value? Using the class intervals. 65 plus 85. How much it will be? It will be 150. So when you divide 150 among 2, you will get 75 each. 75 is the mid value of this class. Now 85 to 125. When you add them, you will get 190. And when you divide 190 among 2, you will get 95. Okay, 190 divided by 2 will be 95. Now, no need to go for further additions. Just by seeing here, you will get the idea. 75 and 95, which means it is increased by 20. So again, you need to go on increasing 20 for every next xi value. Then 115, 135, 155. 175, 195. Okay students, all these mid values we got. Now ui, how we will find? We will see the we will take one number as assumed mean. There are three total 7 values, right? 3 goes up, 3 goes down. This 135 we will take as assumed mean, and just beside it we will take 0 before -1, -2, minus 3, and after 0, 1, 2, 3. Last one is fi ui, that we will find by multiplying fi values and ui values. 4 into minus 3 will be minus 12. Then 5 into minus 2 is minus 10. 13 into minus 1 is minus 13. 20 zeros are 0. 14 ones 14. 8 twos are 16. And 4 threes are 12. We will do this addition separately, this addition separately. When you add 12, 10 and 13, you will get minus 35. And when you add all this, you will get 42. This total we will take as sigma fi ui, and this total here we will take as sigma fi. Under median, we will take this total as n, number of observations, but here we will take this total as sigma fi, because in formula we don't have any n's in mean, we have sigma fi, that is the total is 68, as there are 68 consumers. Now this total is 42 minus 35 is 7. Okay, now as we have to find out mode as well as mean, I will do mode first. Formula is L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Here how we will decide under mode? In median, just now we have seen we will do n by 2 and we will check in the cumulative frequency column, whereas here in mode it is very easy. You need to see the biggest number. This is the biggest number. So this is your model class again. Here also this is L and this will be F1. Before F1 F0 and after F1 F2. We got all the values. Now we will substitute here. L value is 125 plus F1 is 20 minus F0 is 13 divided by 2F1, 2 into 20 minus F0, 13 minus F2, 14 into H, size of the model class, same only, 20. Again, we will keep this 125 as it is. We will simplify this bracket portion first. 20 minus 13 gives 7. 2 into 20 is 40. And minus 13 minus 14, minus minus plus, right? So 13 and 14 minus 27 into 20. 125 plus 7 into 20 is 140 divided by 40 minus 27 is 13. Okay, 40 minus 27 is 13. Now we will divide them. Whatever answer we will get, that answer we will add to 125. In rough column we will divide 13 and 140. 140 divided by 13 we are doing. Okay students, firstly 13 ones are 13. How many remains? 14 minus 13 gives you 1. Then this 0 we will carry forward. Okay, now it became 10. You cannot take point now because already you have carried forward 1 0. Okay, so you need to take 13 zeros are 0. Then 10 minus 0 will be 10 again. Now you can increase more point because you don't have anything to carry forward. So point 0, 13 sevens are 91. Then 100 minus 91 will be 9. Already point you took 0. 13 6 are 78. 12 remains. But 12 is not a multiple of 13. So that is the reason we will stop here only after 2 digits. We got 125 plus 10.76. When you add them both, you will get 135.76. 135.76. So 135.76 is the mode of this frequency distribution table. Now also we have to find out mean. So mean we will do now. Mean is equal to, as we are doing step deviation method, A plus sigma Fi ui by sigma Fi into h. A value is 135 plus sigma Fi ui is 7 divided by sigma Fi is 68 into h. H value is 20. Same size of the class interval, any class you can take. Then 135 plus, we can cancel this 20 and 16 using 2 table. 2 tens are 20, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8. So 7 tens are, further cancellation also is possible. 2 fives are 10, 2 ones are 2, 1 remains, it become 14, 2 sevens are 14. So we got 135 plus 7 into 5 we are having. So 7 fives are 35 divided by 17. Now we will divide 35 and 17 in rough column. 35 divided by 17. 17 twos are 34. 35 minus 34, 1 remains, point we can take 0. But 10 is not a multiple of 17, so we will take 17 zeros are 0. Now 10 minus 0 is 10. Already decimal point is there, we can increase one more 0. Then in 17 table, 17 fives are 85. 15 remains. So after decimal point we got 2 places. So we will stop here only. 135 plus, after division we got it as 2.05, which is 137.05. Okay students, so this is mode, this is mean. For mode we don't need any extra columns, using 2 columns only we have calculated, and these 3 extra columns we have made for finding mean using which method? Yes, step deviation method we have utilized to find out this one. These divisions you please note down in your rough column. That is very important, because when you take 13 ones are 13, then after subtraction 1 remains, this 0 you can carry forward. Just immediate after that, as 10 is not a multiple of 13, don't take the point. First take 13 zeros are 0, then after subtracting again you will get 10, and you are not having anything to carry forward. So that is the reason. Then you take point and increase 1 0 over here. Then take 13 sevens are 91. So this you should keep in your mind, because in a hurry students will commit mistake that 13 zeros are 0, they will not take in this second step. So because of that your answer changes. So you will lose your marks. So that is the reason this division you practice more carefully. Both the divisions are very important over here. Okay students, just note down. Now just if you copy this, then we will write the comparison among all the 3 measures, as we have calculated median, mean as well as mode. Okay, so we will write all these answers and we will write comparison among that. So as you all have noted down the complete solution, I have written the results. Median we got as 137, mode we got as 135.76. If you round it you will get 136, and mean is nothing but 137.05. Again this is also, if you round it off you will get 137. So by seeing this we can say that here we are not writing interpretation, we are comparing all the 3 measures. So if you notice that, you can find it that approximately they are same only. 136 is nearest to 137, so that is the reason they are approximately same. That only we need to write. So we will write at last, we noticed that all the 3 measures are we noticed that all the three measures are approximately same. We are not saying same, we are saying approximately same. So they are nearer to each other. That is the reason they are approximately same, we are saying. Okay students, with this we have learned all the three measures of central tendencies. Okay, median, mode as well as mean we have done. Now your task is that there is a question in the textbook. You have to solve on your own. Question number 6, if you see, 100 surnames were randomly picked up from a local telephone directory and the frequency distribution of number of letters in English alphabet in the surnames was obtained as follows. He asked you to find out, determine the median number of letters in the surnames, find the mean number of letters in the surnames, also find the modal size of the surnames. So you have to find out median, mean as well as mode. As I did here, you can do median separately and mean, mode all together. Otherwise, you can do all the three measures separately, median, mode, mean, all the three measures separately you can do. So this is your task to do. So solve this question number 6 on your own so that you can become perfect in all the three measures of central tendencies. In our next class, we will see question number 2, 3 and 4 of this exercise, which are somewhat different compared to other problems that whatever we have did in our earlier classes. So where you will be having less than cumulative frequency will be given, and somewhere the classes are not continuous, so how to make them continuous. And already we have done one question in mean, finding the missing frequency. Here in median you have to find out two values, x and y, in question number 2 of exercise 14.3. That also we will see in our next video. Okay students, thank you all of you. Have a nice day. Stay safe, stay home, stay learning, and pray for everyone. Okay, thank you.